Hatch Pod Time. Maya Acosta joined by a full house today. We've got Key Budge, Jessica Garner, and Greg Garrett, and we are all here to talk about the very exciting Tehachapi Hometown Christmas coming up here in just about a week. Guys, thanks so much for joining us today.
Yeah, third annual Hometown Christmas, capped off by the Chamber of Commerce Parade.
Yes,
Yeah,
looking
good
forward
stuff.
to it.
Yeah, Saturday, December 7th. It's a full day. Christmas comes alive in Tehachapi on the first Saturday of December every year.
It's the hallmark day of Tehachapi. Well, every day is hallmark in Tehachapi, but this is a beautiful hallmark day.
Absolutely
the
right.
movie moment.
There you go.
Sure.
Yes,
There you go.
for sure.
Well, we've got a lot to talk about. There are so many events taking place, not only throughout our Hometown Christmas event from 1 to 5 p.m. on Saturday, December 7th, but of course, as we mentioned, the Christmas parade, the tree lighting, some of the events taking place beforehand, and of course, our Reindeer Rush event. So where do we want to start, guys? Just an overview of the schedule?
Tell you what, why don't we do Reindeer Rush, because that kicks off Black Friday, and runs through the month of December. So, and it's something new. So why don't we kick off with that?
Okay, sounds great. So, Key, as you mentioned, Reindeer Rush is a new program that we've got going on this year. It's kicking off Black Friday, so here in just a couple of days, and basically it's a scavenger hunt. So, Jessica, I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about it, explain it to people what they can expect and what the whole program entails.
Last year you guys did a scavenger hunt with Elf on the Shelf during Hometown Christmas. We talked to our local businesses, got some feedback. They really liked that, although they didn't like the fact that they had hundreds of people coming into their business in a 4-hour window. Mm-hmm. We looked at a few other cities that do this around the country, and we decided to launch Reindeer Rush. We're going to hide reindeers around town at participating businesses for almost an entire month. So from November 29th through December 23rd, we created this cute little passport book that everybody can pick up either here at City Hall, the Visitor Center, the library, or the depot. It lists all of the businesses along with their address. Once you go to those businesses and find the reindeer, you'll ask them to stamp your passport book. And once you get at least 5 stamps, then you can bring it into City Hall to get your name in a drawing for some grand prizes that we were graciously given by some of our local businesses.
Yeah, and we, Jessica, you and I, all those prizes are sitting upstairs near our office, and we have some great stuff that we've collected so far. We went to these businesses and asked for either a $25 gift card or $25 worth of merchandise, and some of these businesses said, no, we can do better, and they've provided whole gift baskets of things. So we've got gift baskets from Canine Creek, from Simply Perfect. I think we'll be getting one from Kite Sweet Treats, the freeze-dried candy. So we've got some
the go-to
great,
girls were going to do a basket.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they talked about that.
And tons of cute little merchandise from some of our local boutiques and souvenir shops and plenty of gift cards. So we're going to have a lot of prizes to give away. So definitely encourage everybody to pick up your passport card. You're already going to be out and about shopping anyway, so might as well get a little something back for shopping local. So again, City Hall, the library, Depot Museum, Visitor Center is where you can get the cards. And then we also have an interactive Google map on our website under the City Services page, Reindeer Rush page. There's a whole map that will also show you where the businesses are located that are participating instead of just listing them out on the card if you need that other reference.
And what's cool is last year we did the Elf on the Shelf, and it was good just during the 4-hour period of Hometown Christmas. And like they said, it was great to have everyone come into our store, but limiting it to 4 hours was so we thought, what can we do to tweak and make better? And we thought the month long, small business is what drives America. And our downtown is filled with small business, mom and pop shops, Greg, and they work hard all year long. So why not create a program to push people in all month?
It's amazing. I was walking by, you were talking about the gifts upstairs, and I stopped and I thought, what the heck? This is really good stuff. So I paused for a minute, and we should probably take a picture of that, put it on social media or something. But really, it's designed to get people into small businesses, right? The downtown Tehachapi and the greater Tehachapi area is great businesses, and we want you to go inside and see what they have. But at the same time, if you pick up one of these passports at the 4, you mentioned them, Maya, earlier, 4 locations, and just get a stamp and say, I was here and I saw the reindeer, little reindeer, stuffed reindeer. And then you come to City Hall. So every 5 stamps, you get entered into the drawing. And it's win-win for everybody. So please shop locally and participate in this program and win some great prizes.
Yeah, with this, so if you decide you've gone to 5 locations, you've got 5 stamps, and you turn in your book and you're done, that's fine. You get 1 entry. But if you try, we've got 28 locations on this passport. And if you can fill at least 20, you'll get 4 entries into the drawing. So there's a chance, there's the incentive to go to more locations, get more stamps, gives you a greater chance of winning.
So it's every 5, though. So the math
so
doesn't
you can get up to 5.
But the math doesn't add up. 25, and you have 28. So if you get all 28, you'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7
No.
entries. How many?
We
You'll get
have
5.
only up
5.
to
Up to 5.
5.
Up to
yep.
5.
Yeah.
I think we could make an exception.
If you get 28, we may have to see.
Yeah,
I mean,
I feel like we can tell the girls up
I'll
front.
sign off on that. How's that?
Okay. Well, okay, done.
so we
There
need
you go.
someone
So
to
you-
take that challenge. Be the first to get
Oh,
all
yeah,
28.
there you go.
That's the Greg Garrett approved reindeer rush entry.
As if that matters.
And then, so Jessica, when the families come in and they've gone out and they've turned in their passport, is there anything that they receive right at that point?
Yeah, they will get a little reindeer, a wooden reindeer ornament. They can opt to get our hometown Christmas ornament, either or. And then, yeah, of course, they'll get to sign their name on their ticket entries for the raffle.
And that the hometown Christmas ornament is ceramic. It has the year on it. It's a collector's item. We began that last year. This is the 2nd year that we've done it, and it's a little collector's piece that features the depot as the iconic image that we portrayed on that Christmas
It's
ornament.
beautiful. Chris Budge, we think we know her well. She has designed it, and it's beautifully done. And Key, I believe those ornaments are also for sale at the depot. Is that correct?
They are.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe they're either $10 or $12 at the depot.
And well worth it. They are spectacular.
Yeah, and it's just Chris is a local graphic designer that has a lot of passion for Tehachapi, and she put all of that into this Christmas ornament, and we donated those ornaments to the depot so it'll actually be a little fundraiser for them. So if you buy that ornament, that money will stay at the depot.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. And so the due date, again, for you to get those passports back in and redeemed to City Hall is December 23rd. And then the drawings for those raffle prizes will take place on December 26th. And then we'll reach out to the winners and they can come collect their prizes. So
Yeah. And this little reindeer, it looked like when the video that was Jessica and your boys, you guys went out, looks like some of the merchants actually hid. And you got to
Yeah.
find the reindeer, and some have it prominently displayed. So it's summaries in.
I did let them know that they should probably keep it somewhat visible, not completely hidden. We also do want to let everybody know it's not just for kids. Like if there are people that want to do the reindeer rush that are adults that don't have kids, I mean, you guys are welcome to do that. We just want to push you out into our small businesses and get you to shop local.
Well, the prizes are really adult oriented.
Many of them are, yes.
Right. I mean, there's some kid stuff, but so how's that going to work? You're going to pick the prize? Or are we going to say this is what you want? Or how's that going to
Random
work?
drawing.
Random? Okay.
Yeah.
So for this, we're going to say, okay, here's this. We got this prize. And
Tell you what, there's 28 locations. Let's go over them because they've all committed. So let's give them a little plug right now.
go for it.
So obviously you can go to City Hall. We've got the passports available here. Tehachapi Arts Center on Tehachapi Boulevard. The Dressing Room on Tehachapi Boulevard. The Tehachapi Library. Kite's Sweet Treats on Robinson. Darlene's Real Swell Toys on H. Marcos D1 Salon on Green Street.
The Tehachapi Depot Museum on Tehachapi Boulevard, Kelsey's Restaurant on Tehachapi Boulevard as well, Mountain Coffee House on Mill Street, Tehachapi also on Mill Street, Little Caesars Pizza on Tucker Road, House of Wax in the Village Collective on Green Street, the Araya House Museum on Green Street.
Okay, Greg, let's throw you to the third row.
Tehachapi Hitching Post Theater on Green Street, of course. Funky Junk by Go-To Girls on the Boulevard. Simply Perfect Gifts and Decor on the Boulevard also. Gallery and Gifts on the corner of Tehachapi Boulevard and Green Street. Nanette Keller on the Boulevard. Sheridan's on the Boulevard. And One Fine Day on F Street.
Then going around the corner, we have Cowboys and Angels. So they're going to be in a temporary location. What was formerly the Tehachapi Flower Shop, now Cowboys and Angels is going to be there during the holiday season while they get their storefront back up and running at their usual location. So 107 South Green Street is where they will be at. Then we've got Canine Creek on Tucker Road, the Tehachapi Museum on Green Street, the Tehachapi Visitor Center on the Boulevard, TVRPD, their main office on D Street, Miele Apothecary on F Street, and then Wild Roots Style Company on the Boulevard.
Lots of opportunities to shop local.
Yes. These are all of these merchants. And matter of fact, we actually had a standby list, Greg. There were enough businesses. I mean, it filled up fast, and we had some on standby that missed the deadline, and we couldn't accommodate everyone that wanted to participate. But we stopped at these 28.
Maya, should we open it up?
I think this just means that it's going to take off and grow exponentially next year.
Yeah.
And, we want people to, because you got to plan, right?
Yeah.
You have to plan,
exactly.
Jessica, and get those things done. So we appreciate everybody that's participating, and we encourage everyone to go out there and shop local and maybe win a prize.
And that really kind of leads into it gets the holiday spirit going. We have the Christmas tree has been installed. So if you're looking to get that family photo, you can do that through the Thanksgiving weekend. It's up. The lights come on every night, and it just looks beautiful at the depot. But that kicks off our tradition now, the third year. I think once you have your inaugural event, and then you see if you can do it a second time. And I think once you've hit that third, now it becomes a tradition.
It's established.
It is. And we have our hometown Christmas on Green Street. And we even talked about expanding it this year. And we decided, no, if we expand it, we're expanding just for the purpose to get bigger and expand it. Why not just make sure we keep the same footprint and just see what we can improve and make it even better in this same area that we've done the past 2 years.
Yeah, quality over quantity, but that doesn't mean that there's not new things happening and that we haven't expanded in some ways.
Right.
I think that leads right into the entertainment. I think that's a big focal point for this hometown Christmas event because that will be bigger and better than it has been in years past. We had, one area for entertainment, live music, the Centennial Plaza stage, but now we'll have what I'd consider 3 areas for entertainment. We'll continue to have live music at the Centennial stage. Then we'll also have a new stage on its own set up at Green and Tehachapi Boulevard right near that intersection. There will be live music, our ugly Christmas sweater contest, dancing, all sorts of fun stuff happening throughout the day there. And then we'll also have a couple of acoustic performers at the Stray Leaves patio. So you will have music at all corners of the event here, and we are really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I think thanks to Tehachapi Cement coming on board and being a sponsor along with WM. WM sponsors every time we ask them for help, they're there.
Yeah.
Tehachapi Cement this year came in and they became our entertainment sponsor, and it allowed us to do things that we weren't able to do in the past and to grow. Like you said, that sense of Christmas spirit will be on all ends and not just in one area as we did in the past, and having it in 3 different points, the 3 points of entry, if you will, into the festival, I think is going to make it, you feel, as soon as you enter, you're going to feel a little cheery.
Yeah.
So Green Street will be closed, similar to Farmers Market, right? We're going to be blocking it off safely at each end in the alleys, those sorts of things. The event starts at 1 o'clock on Saturday the 7th. And just to kind of start going down the list of entertainment and or the schedule. So at 1 o'clock we have a welcome. At 1:30 to 3 we have the Jazz Ensemble.
Yeah.
Where are they going to be located?
So the welcome and the jazz ensemble, kind of what we're going down the list right now, is going to be at the Green Street stage. So again, that's going to be right in between Gallery and Gifts and the gas station there on the boulevard, right at the end of Green Street as you're looking to Tehachapi Boulevard.
And their name is Christmas Spirit.
Christmas Spirit.
Yes, I named them that, and they said that works for them.
Perfect.
And at the same time, at Centennial Stage, we have the Tehachapi Nazarene Church, the Epic Praise Band.
Yes. And they are a 9-piece band, is what we've heard recently.
They've grown.
They have grown. They are going to be quite epic indeed, and playing all the holiday classics. And they do a great job of getting everybody in the holiday spirit. Last year, I was looking back at photos and videos just a moment ago, and we had people dancing to the music, singing along to the popular carols and whatnot. So they'll be doing a great job from 1 to 3:30 there in Centennial Plaza. So you can get 2 different types of music at once.
Sure.
And then Jessica, we've got we've got 2 different musicians at Stray Leaves.
Yeah, so Christian Parker, he's going to be performing at Stray Leaves from 1:30 to 3. And then we have, oh man, now I can't remember her name. I just booked her this afternoon.
Beautiful harpist.
Yeah, she's going to be playing either the harp or the
Dulcimer.
Yeah, the dulcimer. And she sent some samples of her music, and it's very beautiful acoustic music. I think it'll be perfect for the scene over there by Stray Leaves.
I think she should bring both, and we should actually ask her to play twice as long.
We could try to convince her.
I want to see the harp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You just don't see a harp very often.
If the weather's nice enough, she'll probably bring it. She said it's a little harder to play in cooler weather, but it looks like we should have nice weather.
Yeah, hopefully.
When you say bring it, you mean bring the harp or bring it?
Maybe both.
Like, bring it on. That is so cool. I can't wait. And so then at 3:00, just kind of going, the aerial garden. What is that, Jessica? Remind me, what's the aerial garden?
They do the silk performances, like where they're on the trapeze type of, it's like circus,
The young
Cirque du
women.
Soleil
Young
type
women.
stuff. Yeah. And they're actually going to be in our designated kids zone, which is right behind Centennial Plaza in the round parking lot behind Centennial Plaza.
By the fountain.
Yep, behind the fountain.
Okay.
So they'll be set up back there. We'll also have kids games by TVRPD and the Girl Scouts, and then the Vineyard Church will be giving out free hot cocoa as well.
And then at 3:15, ugly sweater contest. Key, are you going to be emceeing that, or how's that
I
going
will.
to work? Oh,
Yeah, I will
can't
this year.
Wait.
And I even have an ugly Christmas sweater. It's a little Sasquatch themed, as I love my Sasquatch and Bigfoot lore.
I don't think it's ugly. I think it's cool.
it's pretty.
I don't think you're going to win. I think it's just cool.
Yeah, but I made sure I went out and got one this year.
Yeah.
So so I'll be the kind of lead us through that. And we've got a adult division, a kids division, and a family division. So we've got medals that we're going to hand out. So we really encourage people to get there early, check in with us. There's no registration forms, but you will just kind of sign up at the stage, and we'll have fun.
So the medals are not going to be like the Olympic medals where they start losing their paint after a couple days.
No.
Did you guys hear about that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
No.
really. The Olympics in Paris, some of the athletes were complaining because they were coming apart.
Oh,
the
my
paint was coming
goodness.
off.
So much
These are high
fun.
quality.
Imagine that, right? High quality. Did we get them at Dollar Tree, or are they?
These are American made.
All right, perfect.
Okay.
All right, loving it. Loving it.
But again, that's at 3:15, but we encourage people to get there beforehand. 3 would be ideal so that you can get all signed up and we have your name and you get ready to get judged for your
Yes.
sweater.
And that'll be at the Green Street stage.
Yes,
At
correct.
the Green Street stage. Okay, down by the Compass Rose.
Yep.
Yes.
Got it. Christmas story time. We're going to have storytellers. They're going to read books.
Yes, we
Yes.
will. We have, I believe, Sarah E. Diaz with TVRPD will
Yeah.
be reading a book. I'm not sure what she selected yet, but I'm sure it'll be a good one. And then we also have a local student, and
Gabriel Silafont.
yes, he also works at Mountain Coffee House. He was recommended for his outgoingness and good character reading skills, so we're excited to see what he brings. I think we decided on The Grinch Who Stole Christmas is
Yes.
what he'll be reading.
Yes. And the Christmas story time is going to be brought to you by Tehachapi Mountain House Coffee. Chelsea is sponsoring that, and she's, also providing one of our key speakers or readers for that event. So it was nice of Mountain House Coffee to step up and help sponsor.
And that starts at 3:30 Centennial Plaza stage. Is that right?
Yes.
Then at 4:00, we have the Bear Valley Springs Ballroom Dancers. That
Yes.
sounds very elegant.
Well, they've actually also, make a note, this is an old copy, but they have changed their name to Tehachapi Ballroom Dance.
Oh.
So they're not just Bear Valley. They
Okay, they let him out of the gate to come.
Yes.
Oh, that's not a one-way in, or so you can come and go. Oh, okay, is that how that works?
No, we get for passes when those of us that live back there, we can come and go as we wish.
Unless they catch you.
That's right.
But yeah, so they'll be doing a ballroom dance performance with, I believe, dancers of all ages. But they are, expanding their repertoire to teach classes all throughout Tehachapi, not just Bear Valley. So,
That's going to be very cool.
Yeah.
And then
So we have stuff for all ages.
we do.
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and then with besides the booths on Green Street, we encourage our businesses on Green Street and Tehachapi Boulevard to kind of spill out onto the sidewalk. So as this couple thousand people that are going to be at our event get a chance to mill through and get to see a little taste of everything.
Yeah. And on that note, we're kind of bouncing all over, but with the brick and mortar businesses, we also have an interactive Google map for that as well. That'll show you what businesses are open. Maybe they're open extended hours. Maybe they're open as a warming station, or they have special promotions going on December 7th specifically. Some of them are giving out free hot chocolate and treats. Some of them have crafts and activities going on. So I'd recommend you check out that map as well. Also on our website, under the city services page, there's a hometown Christmas page, and you can see what they have going on.
I know we've got like Tehachapi Arts Center is going to be doing something. Kelsey's going to be doing something.
Yeah.
Marcos D1 Salon. And there's plenty more all wrapped around, whether it's on Tehachapi Boulevard or Green Street or F Street.
Yeah, like the Hitching Post Theater will be showing a free Christmas movie. But if you're a business and you're listening, please get in touch with us. We'd love to add you to that list if you are not already.
Not too late if you have a brick and mortar business to participate.
Always, right. And then I just did a quick check. So we're going to set up the city-owned tents, pop-up tents in the center of Green Street. Is that right?
Correct.
So I just did a quick number check. There's 37 vendors that are going to be, or close to.
Not quite.
So okay, so but 20 or 30 vendors in the middle of Green Street offering. You can buy crafts, you can buy goodies, cakes and cookies, and all kinds of things like that. Right in the middle.
Free
of Green.
crafts.
Right.
A lot of these are nonprofits, and Jessica's worked really hard working with them to come up with creative ideas and activities for children. So it's very family oriented. So if you're parent, grandparent, you've got the kids, bring them down. There'll be all kinds of things for them to do, make, and take home. So they might make an ornament that they can give to their parents for Christmas. Yeah. Or there's some other vendors that have got some handcrafted items that the kids can buy for, their siblings. It's really family oriented, and especially with the kids in mind.
And affordability, I think, is the key too. It's not high end stuff. It's stuff that kids can buy for their parents or siblings, as you say, Key, so that it's really for the kiddos, for the 1 to 15-year-old, if you will.
And Jessica's worked on making sure that it's handcrafted. It's not stuff that's been imported from China, that this stuff is actually artisan driven.
Yeah, it's great stuff. Back to Centennial Stage, Photos with Santa. That starts at 4 o'clock, 4 to 5. So Santa Claus is going to zoom in person and Mrs. Claus, and they're going to be offering free photos with Santa?
Yep.
Basically like a selfie station. I don't think we're going to have a photographer there, but parents can take their own. We'll have a cute backdrop and all that. It'll be right along the BK Theater wall.
Got it. I know that was
Centennial
very
Plaza.
popular last year. There was a line a mile long, and I helped facilitate the kids move. And iPhones take great pictures, too. You have it forever, right on your phone. And then,
Back to Green Street.
Back to Green Street.
Exciting new development. So as usual, we can kind of touch on this here, expand on it more, but the Christmas parade will be taking a new route, and it's going to wrap around Tehachapi Boulevard. So since it's expanded, we're going to add a second announcing stage. So we'll continue to have the traditional announcing there on F Street, but we'll also have Guy and Corey announcing at the Green and Tehachapi Boulevard stage. So once the parade kicks off, at that time we'll be doing the announcing there, and we also have a special evening performance there right at 5:30. So once the parade kicks off and it's heading down F, we'll have a very exciting performance that you won't want to miss. That's going to take place at 5:30 to get things kicked off and started.
Yeah. I'm excited, Greg. I mean, with the tradition, many years of having this parade, it's traditionally gone down F Street, ends, I guess it's
down by Snyder.
Yeah. And then the parade would just kind of work its way back on E Street. It's dark. And we just kind of deemed it not to be as safe for the participants. And we did a lot of hard work over the past year to find the safest route, talk to consultants, some safety consultants, this new parade route. So the parade will stage on F Street between Mulberry and Mill, as it has the past couple of years. And then it will travel and start at Mill Street.
Starts at Holly.
That's right, by
Holly.
Bank of Sierra. And then we'll travel east to Robinson, and then we'll turn north on Robinson to Tehachapi Boulevard, and then go west on Tehachapi Boulevard. So about halfway through Railroad Park. That's another great area to line up with the family. All the way down to Conan's, basically to Curry's, where the parade officially ends. And it's just going to be, I think, a much safer route for all the participants. It'll be viewing friendly. And then we added the second announcing stage. So this is the Chamber's parade. They have their traditional hosting and announcing that will take place at F and Green. We will do our announcing and live stream. And are we gonna live stream to Instagram or Facebook, or we made that decision
Facebook, yeah.
to Facebook? And we'll so for those that can't make it, you can watch it on Facebook. Hopefully, this is an experiment, so we're gonna do our best for a nighttime shoot. Hopefully, we'll have a quality that is watchable. But even if it's not watchable, maybe you can listen to it at least and hear who's participating.
Well, even for folks that are there in person, maybe you're, not right next to the intersection where we'll be announcing, you can tune in to the live stream so you can still hear, what's going on, what you can expect to see coming up next, or what you just saw. Great way to hear, again, what's going on.
Yeah.
I think we're enhancing the experience for all of the people watching it's a great parade, with the lights and the kids. Everything is just really well. And going down F Street and turning left on Robinson in front of City Hall, and then turning left again on the boulevard. It's right downtown. It's the core. It's all of our businesses. It's well lit. Our public works and police department have done a stunning job creating an environment that's safer for everyone. Every once in a while you hear about these horror stories, right? And we don't want that here. We want the safest event possible, and that's what we're going to deliver this year. So I'm really proud of you guys and our police department and public works working together and creating a better environment for the parade, just taking it to the next level.
And we know that the parade will have 50 entries. We've met with Claire at the Chamber today, and she told us 50 is the number. That was last year's number. They hit it again this year, so it will be a nice big parade. And the nice thing, I think, is because the parade ends at the Christmas tree in front of the depot, and that's where Santa will get off, there's not a delay between the end of the parade to the lighting of the tree. So with Santa being able to exit the parade as the Grand Marshal right in front of the tree, he's able to walk over and throw that switch and officially turn on the Christmas lights, and it's a much tighter of a presentation.
And talk about a Hallmark movie moment. I mean, that really is just putting the bow on the whole thing, because as you said, there's not going to be that delay. In years past, there's kind of been that pause of and a mad dash of everybody going from F to the depot. But with everything right there, it makes it so much more concise and Hallmark-y, if that's a way to describe
Hallmark-y?
it.
Did you just create a new word?
Hallmark-y.
Hallmark-y. Hey, we could coin that.
I like it.
And we have a couple, I was going to say one, but we actually have two surprises.
We do.
Yeah.
For the depot.
We do.
I'm not
We
sure
do.
everybody at this table knows one of them, but maybe not the other one. It's going to be
full of
epic.
surprises, Greg.
I know, right? It's going to be so much fun.
And we're going to have, for those that want to come out and bring a chair, make sure you come out comfortable, but we're going to give you more room on Tehachapi Boulevard. We're actually not going to allow cars to park on Tehachapi Boulevard. We're going to put out some safety rail that takes up the first parking space away from the sidewalk curb areas, and that'll all be viewer area. So you can set up camp for the parade inside that area behind the the safety constraints of the that rail. And so it's kind of like if you go to the Hollywood Christmas parade. I remember as a kid I went and they would have that rail out in front, and they took part of the street and added it to the area that people could watch, and that'll allow movement in front of the businesses. So we've even thought about, just having that ability to have more people view it across from the depot. And we've got musicians at the depot that'll be performing as well. Is that 5 o'clock when they start?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
So
5 o'clock. What about the Latter-day Saints? Are they going to do the live nativity scene like they've done in the past?
We'll have that live nativity scene right near Stray Leaves at the kind of the driveway into Stray Leaves. They'll be set up there, and they do a great job. I mean, it's impressive that they can sit there very stoically all day and, honor kind of what Christmas is all about, and the religious aspect,
Right.
of course.
You can go there and have a solemn moment.
Yeah.
And you can get photos in front of the nativity scene. So thank you to the Latter-day Saints for putting that on. It's a lot of people are coming together. It's a big event for the city. A lot of volunteers, city and community wide. So thanking everybody.
Yeah, there's so many great organizations that are really putting so much time and effort into this. We talked about the LDS Church, and then we also have Chicago Title that does their Letters to Santa workshop, which is fantastic.
Talk about that for a minute. So right now the mailbox is set up in Centennial Plaza, right?
Yeah, the mailbox is there in Centennial Plaza, and it'll stay there throughout Hometown Christmas. But the Chicago Title offers this workshop where they help kids of all ages write their letters to Santa, their wishes, their wish lists, what they want for Christmas and all that fun stuff. And then they can mail that letter, drop it off in the mailbox, and then Chicago Title helps facilitate replies to every single kid that writes a letter.
They make sure Santa replies.
Yes.
Okay.
There were hundreds of letters that were delivered to Santa and hundreds of replies that were then received back from kids of all ages all over the Tehachapi area. And it really just makes things magical.
So the mailbox will remain there until the end of Hometown Christmas. The mailbox was donated by the United States Postal Service, so it's real.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then Scott's Auto Body painted it for us, and they did a spectacular job. But after Hometown Christmas, we're going to move it to the depot, and it'll stay there through the month, through the 24th, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then, again, Chicago Title will go there daily, collect the mail, and make sure Santa gets the mail, and make sure those kiddos get a mail back.
Yeah.
A response.
Yeah, it's
great stuff.
It's been a hit the last 2 years. This will be at least the third year. Well, the third year they're doing it with us. They probably had done it prior to that.
I think they did it at least 1 or 2 years before they started doing it at Hometown Christmas.
Yeah. So Ashley and her team there at Chicago Title are just great contributors to the community, and they just help make sure that all those kids' wishes get to Santa, and make sure, and they assist in getting the responses too.
We're gonna keep the Grinch out of Hometown Christmas, or is he gonna try?
We're gonna try to keep him out.
We've talked to Chief Standridge about that.
He might sneak in.
Yeah, people need to watch out for him and his antics.
Yeah, rotten onions.
Chief Standridge said that TPD is going to put out an all points bulletin.
Okay.
With eyes wide open, keeping their eyes out for the Grinch.
Yep.
Okay.
Good to know.
We might chase him, but not catch him. I'm not sure he's evasive.
We say that because there's been word that's been getting to us, through the Grinch's people.
From Whoville.
From Whoville, that there could be that he is targeting the Hometown Christmas.
But again, I'm going back to the 2 surprises at the depot when we light the tree. It's going to blow your mind. If you're not there, you're going to regret it.
You're going to be, people will be very sad.
You're going to regret it. So please try to make the depot Christmas tree lighting ceremony.
Yes.
And I think that the entertainment that we have set up, it's about a 20-minute piece of entertainment that'll be right there on the compass. It's going to be very visual. I think it's going to be pretty cool as we kick off the parade. So we've added that as a nice little surprise.
Yeah. We also have Hometown Christmas was designed, right, to fill in this space of Christmas activities that are taking place on December 7th. So one of those events that kick off the day is Breakfast with Santa through the Rotary Club and Lions Club. I'm not sure. I can't recall offhand what time that is. Maybe 9 or 10.
I want to say it was like 8 to 10
Maybe
at
8.
the Aspen Gym over at West Park, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so great event. Get some breakfast, pancakes, take your photos with Santa to kick off the day.
And then Santa's going to move over to the depot.
And then you can do photos with Santa at the depot there throughout the day and afternoon. And then I'm sure there's several other events going on.
I think the depot actually has bake sales,
Yep.
and
bake
Santa
sale.
makes an appearance at the depot every weekend
Right.
through
December.
Christmas. Yeah, I don't know the times, but
He's there prior to 3 o'clock because we
I
know
think
that
it's noon to 3.
noon to 3, because we were able to book him and talk to Santa, coordinate that he could come over at 4 o'clock for us once he had needed a little break between his 3 o'clock at the depot.
he's going to Uber over.
And, yeah.
He needed a cookie snack.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. But then, of course, after the tree lighting and after, everybody's going to be totally jazzed after that, I can guarantee. You also won't want to miss Oliver. That'll be taking place at the BK Theater, I believe at 7:30 that night. And it'll be fantastic. I saw the opening show, and it's really great. I think people will really enjoy that to close out their whole day. You can go from 8 in the morning till probably 10 at night and just be totally Christmased out.
So lots to do.
Lots to do. Last year, my wife and I went to, I forget the play. It was
Coney Island Christmas.
last year at Christmas.
I think so.
Yeah.
I believe so.
I'm not sure what
And the year before was the
inspired
Christmas
me
Story, I
because
think.
we had been working like heck all day long, and as we were walking by, I'm like, I'm just going to check, and they had 2 tickets left, and so we went in there and really enjoyed the show. And I heard, Maya, they're trying to recruit you to be an actress.
Yeah.
It was on a podcast, so it must be true.
I have taken the steps, Greg. So
Okay.
it's in the hands of the directing
You have
gods
to get an
at
agent.
this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you audition?
I did. So we'll see.
Oh.
This will be embarrassing if I don't get the role.
And it's all on your time, right? Not the city dollar.
No, it's exactly. Yes, it's all out of the goodness of my heart.
There you go. You'll do fine. Jessica, you're next.
Oh, I will help paint sets.
Yes,
but
Jessica's
as far
got
as-
other ventures.
Yes, I'm not a spotlight type of person. I'm a more behind the scenes type of person.
Hey, that's what I said too. And then here he goes, pushing me out in front of everything.
See, I listen to these podcasts.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
So December 7th is going to be just an incredible day here. And then we should also mention, not only just here in downtown, but Dorner has its German Christmas this weekend, the 7th and 8th. You've got plenty of time to do both on the 7th. But I know I was out at Dorner Family Vineyards over the weekend, and they're going to have carolers, and they're going to have different artisans and a German-themed Christmas out at their vineyards, and they have a great turnout every year as well.
And I think Tehachapi Winery has something coming up. I don't know the
Yeah,
dates, but I
the
know
following weekend.
The following week, I know you and Claire from the chamber have your weekend update. So look for those.
Yeah.
Listen to those on Thursdays. Yeah.
Yeah, but what a fantastic opportunity if to stay the night here in Tehachapi. If you aren't from the area, go to Hometown Christmas the 7th, stay the night, and then go to Dorner the next day.
You know, that's a great point, though, is come up on the 7th. You can stay, and there's still stuff going on the 8th.
Yep.
So you can get 2 days, a full weekend's worth of fun.
Did I mention there's going to be a couple surprises after the tree lighting ceremony?
You did.
Oh, okay.
There's a big build-up there.
There you go.
Well, now I'm eager because I feel like I'm missing out on
I,
something.
I
it's a
feel like
surprise.
I'm missing one of the big surprises
I know.
as well.
We know one,
Yeah.
but
You think you do.
maybe, I guess so.
Like I said, he's full of surprises.
It really is. Yep. So we're excited to see what is to come then.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great time. I'm excited. The 7th's great. Again, big thanks to Tehachapi Cement Company being our entertainment provider. They really stepped up to the plate for us. Maria and Blaze, they're great partners here in the community with what they've just been willing to do. WM, again, Ashley and Frank, our local reps, they're just incredible to work with. Every
Brenda.
event.
Yeah, Brenda.
Brenda.
Yeah, they're just amazing.
Here.
Yep.
So giving.
The word no does not enter their vocabulary. They completely support everything that we try and do here for the community. They want to be a partner in that. So I want to mention them, and then also Tehachapi Mountain Coffee with the Storytime sponsorship. So it's just going to be a great weekend. But we thank the support, all the businesses that are involved in the Reindeer Rush. I'm really excited about December here in Tehachapi.
Yes, it's going to be magical.
Can't wait.
Yeah. For more information on all of the Hometown Christmas events on Reindeer Rush, go to our website, liveuptehachapi.com. If you go to the city services page, as I mentioned, we've got pages dedicated to both Reindeer Rush and Hometown Christmas with the full schedule of events, maps of businesses, information, everything that you need to know is there on our website. And of course, on our social media as well, at City of Tehachapi on all of our platforms. Guys, thanks for coming in and sharing all this information and excitement, of course,
Enjoy
for
it.
what's to come.
Yeah, thank you.
And if you're listening and you have any sort of questions or comments about this or anything going on here at the city, be sure to email us media@tehachapicityhall.com and we can get those questions addressed. And as always, thanks so much for tuning in and spending some time with us. We'll catch you back here next time on Tehachapod.